can we get the windows open?
Yeah.
Because in a minute it's going to be really hot.
Just get a brick and smash them. Sorry, I overreacted. I'll just put a torch onto this cellophane and then we'll hide in the fireplace. No one could be expected to give advice on that.
I think she made the whole thing up.
Just to make us look like fools.
Yeah, and she succeeded.
Look out, it's another survey of Wanging On with Graham and Maria. I am Graham, that's Maria. We give so-so advice, that's all you need to know. Maria, you look rather
I'm Maria
sun-kissed.
McCurlane.
You look
Yes,
sun-kissed.
I've been away, Graham.
Where have you been?
And you might be able to guess from my outfit where I have been.
The Blue Peter studio?
A funeral?
A really fun funeral? Putting the fun into funeral?
I have been in Seville.
Oh, where the oranges come from.
Flamenco as well.
Oh, really?
See, I bought this, obviously, in Seville.
Oh, did you?
After I'd been to the flamenco.
Did you really go to a flamenco school?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
we went to see flamenco, and then we talked to them afterwards, like sad people. Tell us how you can do some flamenco.
Oh, gosh, your feet move so fast. It must be terribly
They're
difficult.
very clicky, those heels that you are. Yeah, no, you have to do this when you're flamenco. This is part of it. I won't do the feet, obviously. Even though they're going like mad under the table. You pick the apple, you eat the apple, then you throw it away.
There we go. This is our flamenco clapping. Flamenco clapping.
Very good.
Beautiful.
And you have been away somewhere too.
I was in Italy, Maria.
Oh, lovely. Did you do island
yes.
hopping?
Well, we did a little bit of Amalfi Coast.
Positano?
And then bucket list.
Oh, yes.
I've always wanted to go to Capri or Capri, as they
Yes.
say in the Italy.
Whilst
And-
wearing some capri pants.
Yes, and I sort of wish I'd left that list in the bucket. I mean, listen, I'm a spoilt brat. I've been to other islands. That was my problem. If you've never been to an island before, I think you'd really enjoy it.
Well, also, I think the Capri of the 1950s/60s is very different to Capri now. I mean, I've been and I found it very disappointing too.
Yeah, I mean, I think we did it kind of wrong.
Was it Gore Vidal that lived in Capri? Or was
Don't
he-
think so.
Positano?
No, he lived in Positano or
Yeah.
the one big Ravello or one of those. I think.
Ravello, yes.
I think if you were in Naples, and which is so kind of rough and busy and urban,
Which is
and-
where you were.
Well, no, we did it the other way round.
Oh, okay.
I think if you went from Naples to Capri, then Capri would be lovely. It'd be amazing. Because it's such a little sleepy place and da da da. But to go the other way round, not good. And also, when you were there, did they make you do the Blue Grotto?
No, because I didn't just kind of like do anything to do with touristy.
Okay, well, all I'll
What
say
is the Blue Grotto?
I hope the Italian Tourism Board aren't lining up to advertise on this podcast because they're about to drop out. The Blue Grotto, right? So everyone says, all the guidebooks say, if you do one thing on Capri, it's visit the Blue Grotto. So morons, we go, for one thing, we better do it. So we did it nice. We got a nice boat. It was going to take us a tour all around the island because there's not much else to do.
No.
And
Shopping.
I mean, I really felt sorry for the guy driving the boat. Kind of like, it's boring enough doing this once. You've got to do it several times a day.
Everyone's got to make a living,
I
Graham.
know. Anyway, so first stop on our tour, Blue Grotto.
Lovely.
So we get there, and it's just a cliff, and you've got to decant from your nice boat into these rowing boats, but you're getting in with strangers.
Right.
Because other people from other boats are getting on, right?
Yeah.
And there's
already bad.
There's about 12 of these little rowing boats, and you get on with these kind of, from central casting Italian
Tourists.
rowing guys.
Oh.
And we ended up in a boat with a nice family. And anyway, Blue Grotto, okay, where is it? And I can't see it anywhere. And there's just a cliff. And then the rowing boats are heading towards the cliff. Oh, that's odd. I wonder where it must be. Is there a corner that I can't see? No. As you get to the cliff, there is a hole. It is the size of a fireplace. I'm not exaggerating.
Big enough to see you coming.
Well, and then you've all got to hunker down.
Oh, while you go through
into
it.
this, honestly, the rock is shaving your head. You are touching a strange family that you don't want to touch. You've never met them before. And then when you get inside, the water's blue. End of fucking story.
What do you want from these people?
Well, I like to say, don't bother doing it if you've ever seen blue water before. I've seen blue water before.
Okay. But wasn't that exciting going underneath?
No.
Okay.
It was, honestly, it was terrifying and not worth it. You know, if it had been amazing, then you've got to go, oh, well, that was worth it.
How big is it once you get into the grotto? Big? Like a big cave?
Yeah. It's big. Yeah, it's big and the water's blue. And then all the guys in the rowing boat start singing Valari.
Oh, my goodness.
Like, it couldn't be more annoying. And also...
I'd love to have seen your face at that point. Valari. Whoa.
Seething. And also, here's the really bad bit about going to the Blue Grotto is one way in, one way out. You've got to do it again to get back to your nice boat, to go on with your boring
All
trip
you were
around the
having
coast.
to do was lean back.
No, Maria, you don't understand.
I don't understand.
No,
Yeah.
seriously, the whole rowing boat with 6 people and a man rowing are going through a fireplace. Santa couldn't have made it through this hole. And it's all day, every day. Every tourist that goes to Capri does it. How someone hasn't been killed, I do not know.
Killed from leaning back?
Well, just being hit on the head with a wall.
Well, do they not say the Valari people don't get up while we're going through?
They do. You'd be very, but like, honest to God, you know, I'm not the most flexible man. Yoga is not my friend. I could barely get into the position I needed to be in.
Okay, I have a question. How long are you in the prone position while you go under the rock?
Too long.
No, how long?
Well,
30 seconds?
No, he makes you do it, and then because as you get to the hole, suddenly the waves start coming up, and everyone goes, "Whoa!" You can't go in now because you're definitely going to die.
Because you're too high.
Yeah, you're definitely going to die. So then they have to wait for the wave to come down, and then he has to quickly go, and he has to hang onto these chains and pull the boat in.
For a wave worth.
Yeah.
You were having to lie down for a wave worth.
No. You're down for a lot longer because you've got to be ready for the wave. It's awful. I can't tell you.
Does anybody think Graham is being a bit of a wuss?
No. Honestly, God, if anyone's ever done this, they will be shouting at their device now, going, yes, finally, someone has spoken for all the morons who paid good money to go into the Blue Grotto.
Is it very expensive?
Well, it's not free.
No.
I mean, really, they should be paying me.
You are such a good tourist.
They should throw euros at you as you go in.
You are a very good tourist. Anything else that you did in Capri that was interesting? Nice restaurants, at least.
Actually, there's a nice cable car.
Okay, that's good.
We did that. And there was a very nice restaurant where you kind of ate in a kind of lemon grove. It was gorgeous. And overall, can I just say, we had the loveliest time.
How long
in
were you
Italy.
away?
A day. No, we were...
Most of that was lying down to get under.
Yeah, I could have squeezed myself into a fireplace at home. It was...
That's what you do most nights, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Shall we? Shall we recreate the special magic of the Blue Grotto? I'll just put a torch onto this cellophane and then we'll hide in the fireplace. Just awful. Maria.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Is it time to do some things?
It will be in a moment.
For me to do some reading?
Yeah, first dilemma coming up. Maria, I have such exciting news.
What is it, Graham?
Well, you know the way our show at the Edinburgh Festival at the King's Theatre is sold out?
Yes, I know.
Well, guess what?
What?
We're putting another one on sale. Yes, it's going to be in matinee. There's a new show announced at the afternoon. It's also the 7th of August. It's at the King's Theatre. So, get on board.
That's very exciting.
Exactly that. Head to gildabloon.co.uk and book your tickets. Maria, look alive! It's problem time.
Here we are.
Oh, the first
goodness,
one.
you're not
This
talking
is the great bit. This is the great bit. I love this bit when anything's possible.
And also, it stopped you talking about the Blue Grotto.
Oh, you think?
I fear it will come back. Dear Graham and Maria, I'm writing to you with the dilemma of a colleague who never makes any attempt, to cover her mouth when she coughs. We work in a small office with windows that don't open. That's surely against the law. And a fully in-office culture, so there's no escape. She is frequently sick, but sees coming into the office while in throes of a fever as a badge of honour, and seems completely unaware that when she's sick, it tends to run through our office like wildfire. When I say she doesn't cover her mouth, I mean she will sit at her desk, both hands on the keyboard and just hack away without a care in the world. She's also been known to wipe her runny nose with her bare hand. And since I started working here a year ago, I can count at least 3 times I've been knocked out by a virus that can be traced back to her, including a nasty case of COVID that had me housebound for 2 weeks. In other situations, my instinct would be to mention it in a light-hearted way that is half in joke, whole in earnest. But she's a prickly character at the best of times and absolutely would not respond well to that approach. She is more senior than me and has never particularly warmed to me. Before you suggest the inevitable, it's a small company of about 15 people, so we don't have an HR department that I can rope in to do my dirty work. I'm at a loss. What is my next move? And this is from Maladid in Malta. Nice to hear from Malta.
See, you had to cover your hand then. Cover your mouth.
Yeah, I think it's a kind of instinct, isn't it, when you're coughing?
Yes.
I mean, it doesn't stop the germs from going everywhere, by the way.
Here's the thing, Maladid. It's like this letter has been written as a gotcha.
Oh, yeah, I remember gotcha.
Yeah, but but why didn't you open the window? No, the windows don't open. Why not go to HR? No, you can't go to HR. Why don't you just make a joke about it? No, she's really prickly.
And doesn't like me anyway. I think that is the key here, that she does not like Maladid.
Yeah.
And I think Maladid is quite cross about that. So is trying to find something because people cough. I mean, I don't particularly ever notice people coughing necessarily.
Oh, don't you? I do.
Do you?
Well, you probably can't hear them over your coughing. That's your problem.
I live in a world of my own.
Yes.
Of coughing. What about Maladid? How many people? 10 in the office. Why don't you, Maladid, wear a mask, which are easily available now since the bad COVID?
Oh, yes.
So wear a mask. And if people say, why are you wearing a mask? You can say, I've already had 3 viruses this year. And so I'm trying to protect myself against that. And maybe
typhoid Mary over there at the keyboard.
And then maybe you could encourage some other colleagues to join you in your mask wearing until the only person not wearing a mask in the office is Typhoid Mary.
And here's the thing.
Me.
Well, I think you say, oh, she doesn't cover her mouth. But as you say, really that's just a thing of politeness, isn't it? I don't think covering your mouth stops any germs.
I don't think it stops germs at all, because what you do is go, then you throw them over there like that. A bit like flamenco.
My gift to
pick
you.
Pick the apple, eat the apple.
Yeah, pick the germ.
Throw it away.
Eat the germ, throw the germ away.
So, I feel that you're focusing an awful lot on this coughing situation, and I think it is more to do with the fact that she does not like you and she's more senior.
And I think the trouble is, Maladid, is you've let this get under your skin now. So a bit like the disease you're going to get, it's going to be hard to shake.
Yeah.
Because you've allowed it to annoy you. So now, even if she was covering her mouth, you'd still be at your keyboard seething. Oh, listen to her. Mm-hmm. Because it's like when you're on a train or on a plane and you tune into the coughing or you tune into the crying, then it's all you can hear.
It's so true. But it doesn't, she does, what did she do? Oh, she wipes her nose with her hand.
Time.
And, I don't think you can blame her for COVID, by the way. I think, COVID was quite a big thing. I don't know if you noticed, Maladid, but the whole world shut down during COVID.
Well, patient 0 was in Malta. There's a lot of fuss about that laboratory in China.
It was Malta.
Yeah.
Shall we see if anybody has a solution for Typhoid Mary?
Okay, let's go.
I think we've been especially hopeless on this one, Graham.
Well, no, I feel like we said as much as you can because I don't think there is a solution. Like, I think the Wangers are either going to be, jokey, oh, you must kill her, or they're going to be, just get on with your life.
Ah, interesting.
Oh.
Not what you said.
Oh.
Dahlia says, I'm sorry, now I've just been talking about coughing. I can't stop coughing.
Dear Graham and Maria.
my goodness. I'm so suggestible.
That's
That's
you.
why I'm such a good actress.
You've never coughed before.
I know that's true.
If you're a new listener, please listen to some earlier episodes.
Dahlia says, I'm so sorry, but I think the real problem person here might actually be you. It sounds like the fact that she doesn't like you has turned you into a full-time detective, analysing her every move like it's a crime scene. Honestly, who has the time to monitor someone else's sneezes and nose-wiping habits that closely? And viruses can be traced back to her. How exactly? You're in an office with 15 people and you're absolutely certain not a single one of them could be quietly spreading germs without symptoms. That's a bold level of confidence. Ask yourself this: am I happy in this job or just needing someone or something to blame? Well, Dahlia.
She's not wrong.
I don't know what you do for a living, Dahlia, but psychology should be up there somewhere.
Yeah, but I think Maladied should ask herself that question.
I love the name Maladied.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Should we hire her and put her out of her misery?
And then just cough a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I don't need to try. do I?
Yeah, not really, yeah. This is the opposite of her dream job. She'd want to go back to the office.
Send me back to Malta.
I thought she coughed a lot, but it wasn't like this.
John from Amsterdam. We get a lot of traction in Amsterdam, Graham.
Yeah. Well, he probably lives on the barge with George.
John from Amsterdam says, introduce what I like to call the outbreak protocol. A light-hearted, entirely unofficial office initiative. A few printed signs in shared spaces. Cover your cough. Your colleagues, thank you. Tissues. Tactical, not just decorative. Be a hero. Stay home if you're ill. No names, no accusations, just vibes. Let her slowly realise she is the plot. What do we think to that?
Well, John, you do know there's only like 10 to 15 people in this office. They might notice Maladied is the one sticking up the signs.
Well, Maladied has to go in over the cover of Weekend when she's putting tissues around and face masks and puts the signs up then and say, oh, look, these have just appeared on Monday morning.
If somebody put up a sign saying tissues, tactical, not just decorative, you go, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, what does that mean?
What? All right. Yeah, fine. Hey, Jason, we don't know where Jason lives.
No.
But my God, he's got a phone.
There's no point confronting this lady directly if she's prickly, defensive, and doesn't like you. This is a genuine health and safety issue, and you need to escalate it to whoever runs your office. UK workplace guidance is quite clear that people with respiratory symptoms should stay home if unwell, and that coughs and sneezes should be covered with tissues. Employers have a duty to maintain a safe workspace, including ventilation and infection control. I'd also keep a log of dates that she comes in ill and dates when others consequently become sick, and also any time you've raised it with management. In the meantime, take obvious precautions, hand sanitizer, masks, and keep antibacterial wipes handy for shared surfaces. Alternatively, look for another job in an office with nicer people and ventilation.
Thanks, Jason.
Well, someone's read the manual.
Safety workplace initiatives.
The thing is, we don't know. Do Malta have these things in place?
I think what would be good to find who's in charge of this office or this building and say, can we get the motherfucking windows open?
Yeah.
Because in a minute it's going to be really hot.
Yeah. Just get a brick and smash them. Sorry, I overreacted.
I like that. Cough, cough, cough. Smash!
Oh, me. What am I like?
I lost the run of myself there for a moment.
I broke all the windows. I'm a silly.
I mean, don't you think? That would make me feel slightly claustrophobic. Not being able to...
I feel like that was part of the gotcha where Maladied wanted us not to be able to solve her problem.
I see
think
what you
she
mean.
kind of likes she's enjoying living in this hell of her own creation.
I think Maladied works in an office on her own.
I think Maladied nailed the window shut in order to tell us they couldn't be opened.
This is part of Maladied's fantasy.
And she killed the head of HR just so she could point out there's no HR.
No. They went out the windows before they were closed.
Yeah, that's why we had to lock them.
I don't even think she's called Maladied.
It was very dangerous. It's an anagram. It's an anagram.
Of I am lying.
It's an anagram of know your mom.
Know your mum. I love that saying. Luke in Wicklow.
Oh, yes.
You know Luke. He says, maybe start telling stories about a child in your life that does the same thing. Regularly come into work and talk about this kid that coughs without covering their mouth. How innocent it is when a child does it, but how ridiculous it is for an adult to do the same. Keep it up until she has a moment of introspection.
That's more annoying than coughing.
That is
Melody's talking about her imaginary child again.
I mean, it's a difficult one because it should be so easy to solve.
Yes. And listen, I think the Wangers, in their terrible advice, all they've done is highlight the fact there is no solution to this.
Yeah.
So Maladied either needs to just zone out because, whatever diseases are in the office, everything's as dirty as everything else. Germs are germs. You're going to get sick. You're not going to get sick. The coughing is annoying. This woman doesn't like you. So either you put up with all of that or you get another job.
Also, if she doesn't like you and you say she's prickly, if you say to her, oh, I'm sorry, Barbara, do you mind covering your mouth when you cough because I've had 3 viruses? She doesn't like you already. How bad could it be? And then you've at least taken the bull by the horns and said something to her.
But you know what?
What?
If this woman tomorrow started covering her mouth when she coughed,
Yeah.
Maladied is still going to hate her.
That's true.
Still going to hate her every time she coughs, even if she covers her mouth. It's in her now. The actual disease she's caught is loathing of this woman.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Bad case of loathing.
A bad case of loathing. Fear and loathing in Malta.
No antibiotics are going to work that out, are they?
Oh, no, they are not. Wangers, in the comment section below, have your say. What do you think Maladied should or shouldn't do? More pressing problems next. This episode is brought to you by TV licensing. And Maria, I have to say, on BBC iPlayer, have you been watching Young Offenders at all? Have you ever watched Young Offenders?
I have, actually.
I love Young Offenders.
I know, there's something very compelling about it, isn't there?
And also, what's so clever about it is because, not to cast aspersions, because God knows we aren't, but they're not really young offenders anymore. But they've managed to keep it going. Because you kind of think, oh, come on, really? But they've done such a great job of moving the story forward, and between series, they make these big, brave jumps. You know the way sometimes in American sitcoms, they'll like kill off a character, or they'll,
just like that.
Or they'll won't be, will they, won't they? They'll actually let them go out and stuff. And I feel like often in British or Irish shows, they don't do that. And Young Offenders does. I really like it.
I quite like to be in Young Offenders, actually.
Oh, well,
What
Cork.
shall I do to
It's
get
all
it?
filmed in Cork.
Oh, is it now?
Yes. So you
I
could
didn't
just
know that.
you could go to Cork and just shoplift.
I don't think you even go to prison for shoplifting anymore.
But you'd still be an offender, wouldn't you?
What about if I go to Cork and break into your house?
Oh, no, that would be ideal.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
And not for the first time. Maria, what are you watching?
I'm very excited, Graham, that Taskmaster is back. And I'm thinking that by saying it now on this multi-platform podcast,
Yes.
that they might get me onto it.
I think you'd be very good at it.
I do too.
Well, you'd be very funny at it.
Oh. Yes, I think that's the aim, isn't it? I don't want to necessarily win it.
Well, I think some of those challenges, winning them is losing at life. Because you shouldn't be able to figure out how to move, 1,000 peas just using, a straw or something.
Spoon.
Yeah. You just shouldn't.
Yeah.
Apparently they make you film loads of challenges that never get shown.
Oh, no, that's annoying.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it now.
Well, the great thing is a
Yes.
TV license covers you to watch over 400 channels.
Get out of here.
And everything on BBC iPlayer.
Oh, my goodness.
I know. To find out more, go to tvl.co.uk/pod.
Very nicely done.
Thank you. Maria?
Yeah.
Go on. Oh, yes. Letter number 2. This is the one. We're going to solve this one.
We've been a bit rubbish of late.
No, but Melody, she tricked us by writing in with a very difficult one.
I know.
Stupid Melody, coughing person in the office. That was far too hard. No one could be expected to give advice on that.
I think she made the whole thing up.
Just to make us look like fools.
Yeah. And she succeeded.
Okay, this is going to be
the one.
This
is the one.
This is
We're going to ace this, Graham.
Oh yeah.
Dear Graham and Maria, I need a sanity check. Oops, wrong people.
Why? Do you know where you can buy one?
I need a sanity check. Am I being unreasonable? My husband, our 2 kids and I are staying at my mother-in-law's holiday home in France for 3 weeks. The original plan was that she and her partner would cross over with us for the final week. Ferry booked, over £1,000 spent getting there, everything planned around that. Now, with zero discussion, she's decided she's coming for weeks 2 and 3 and bringing her bitey dog. This means we'll all be crammed into one room. That's me, my husband, our 2-year-old and our 3-month-old, while they have the other room. I'll also be on constant alert with the dog around the baby. And there'll basically be no family-only time on what was meant to be our holiday. I suggested maybe booking somewhere else for the part of the trip, but my husband thinks that would be awkward. I'm honestly fuming, but trying not to cause a massive issue or put him in the middle. So tell me, am I overreacting and being an ungrateful so-and-so, or is this a bit much? And that's from Gwyneth in Rhyl, North Wales. I'm going to call it, Gwyneth. I think you are being a bit unreasonable because let's be honest, you've got a 2-year-old and a 3-month-old child. You and your husband, Gwyneth, in Rhyl, might want to pop out for a little romantisch meal, a little bit of downtime on your own, whilst your in-laws have the children.
With a very bitey dog.
I think the bitey dog is a different issue. I think that Gwyneth is making more problems. What it is that she doesn't want the mother-in-law to be there for 2 weeks rather than 1.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know. You're going for 3 weeks. So I assumed without consultation, they were going to be for the whole time or something. But she's only increased it by 1 week.
Yeah.
So you were already going to be in a room with your 2 little kids for one of those weeks. So now it's just 1 extra week. You'll have the first week all by yourselves and
have a nice time. Realise
time.
how much you're looking forward to the mother-in-law coming so they can babysit. I think the bitey dog is an issue that is separate and it's doable. You keep the children and the bitey dog separate. The bitey dog is on a lead. The bitey dog gets taken out for a walk. There are ways around bitey dogs.
Yes, and also, you're not saying the mother-in-law is reckless. You're just saying they have a slightly snippy dog.
Yeah.
It's a
And you're right to be worried with small children because small children do that with their hands and bitey dogs go nom, nom, nom.
Yeah, it's a baby and a toddler. So, yeah, it is, you do worry for a dog around those people. But I just think you're getting a free accommodation.
It.
And also, it's her house. So she can do what she wants, really. I mean, just be glad she's not coming for 3 weeks.
I think you're just annoyed because you've planned on having only to deal with her for a week and now you're having to deal with her for 2 weeks. But I think you have to just think of it. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. This is a free holiday. Yes, you spent £1,000 on the ferry, but how much would it have cost if you were going and booking a holiday home in France?
The other thing I would say is, look, that middle week, the unexpected week, just do a bit of Googling before you go, find some nice day trips.
Do trips away.
There's probably a cave, some fucking blue grotto you go see.
He's brought it back up.
Yeah, see, I knew I would. And then you'll go home and like your mother-in-law because she's not singing Valari and trying to kill you.
Well, all right. That's the bit about that story that I like the most because I can just imagine you and Jono's faces when you're in the middle of a blue thing and you're going, oh, what now? I thought this couldn't get any worse. I was wrong.
Yeah.
Anyway, Gwyneth in Rhyl, in North Wales. I do think that you might just have to suck this up. I know it's kind of annoyed you.
And also, I think the thing is, families are different. So Gwyneth, grew up in one sort of family. She's married a man who's a different sort of family where they think spending time together is a lovely idea.
Yeah.
This mother-in-law thinks, oh, great, we've got, actually, if I jig it around, I can do another week with my son and my grandkids and my
awful woman that he married.
That Gwyneth. Oh, such a misery.
Oh.
Can you bear another week with her? Oh, it's worth it for the grandkids. Yeah. We'll bring the savage dog to keep her away. I just think, that's the sort of family they are, Gwyneth. They think this is a lovely idea, and that's not the sort of family you grew up into, but you've married into that family, and you kind of have to roll with the punches.
And I think your husband is right. You can't book, time away. A, it will cost you more money. Just think of this as, a money-saving exercise, if you like. And also free babysitting.
No, but I think you can do day trips.
Yeah, of course.
You
don't have to be in each other's pockets the whole time.
Yeah, unless mother-in-law hears you're going, oh, we'll come.
Yeah. No, there's clearly issues with Gwyneth and her mother-in-law, but that's, plus ça change. That is the way it's meant to be. I'm not saying my mother-in-law is, fill in the blanks. But no, your mum.
You could say that in France, plus ça change.
Plus ça change.
People would go, oh my goodness, is Gwyneth French? You from round here, Gwynny?
No, I'm from North Wales.
Oh, that's so good. There won't be letters or comments.
I can say it in Welsh as well. Shall we see what the people have said?
Go on. I think we were very good with that problem because we said you don't have a problem.
We said that last time as well, by the way.
Yeah, I think what we've done is we've now evolved to a different level where we don't see anything as a problem. Which may be the end of this podcast. Where people just keep writing in and we go, I don't know what you're complaining about.
And people will start saying, I don't think those two care, I'm feeling that they're not actually giving it any attention at all.
You're like, so what? It's a holiday.
Okay,
yeah, it's a mighty dog.
Owen says, what you've described is not a holiday. This is a hostage situation with better weather. Oh, Owen, stay for a week, be gracious about it, and then book somewhere nearby for the rest of the trip. Frame it as, we thought it would be nice to explore a bit, rather than we're escaping your dog and your complete disregard for our plans. Everyone saves face, you get your holiday back, and the baby remains unbitten. Win, win, win. Thanks, Owen.
I feel like, I think the husband's right. If you do that, it's a real
It becomes a big deal.
It's a slap in the face.
Yeah.
And also, you then end up spending all the money you saved. So what's the point? Alex is in Marlow. Let's hear from her.
As a woman with 2 small children, what you just described is not a holiday. It sounds absolutely miserable. So whilst your mother-in-law's offer is generous to share her house, she hasn't really thought it through. But she's probably from the generation where she slept in a drawer as a baby, so doesn't see the problem. I absolutely would be putting my foot down and saying we're staying somewhere else because it's just not going to be enjoyable and you'll be resentful and miserable the entire time and come back way more stressed than when you left.
Now, see, I hope Alex's mother-in-law isn't listening to this because really what Alex is saying is she hates her mother.
Yeah. Well, for anybody who says she slept in a drawer as a baby, I could hear a small child speaking from a drawer in the chest of drawers in the back of...
Let me out.
Mummy, I won't do it again, Mummy.
I want to go to school.
We don't have children. I think this is what's interesting.
But, I have a mother-in-law and I'm thinking, wow, I am really lucky. I really get on with my mother-in-law. And clearly, people don't.
Yeah, I think when children are involved and then mother-in-laws often want you to do things the way they did them and you have other ideas about your children. And I think that is a source of kind of conflict.
And also, you can pretend that this house is neutral. It's not. It belongs to your mother-in-law. She is letting you stay there.
Yeah.
Which is, you don't be ungrateful.
I hear lots of people with children saying, or the mother-in-laws actually mothers saying, oh, of course we didn't do it like that in our day, but she won't have it. No, she lets them just sit in the high chair and throw food all over the kitchen. In my day, we had them in a straitjacket and we fed them.
Wasn't it better?
Oh,
it was
everybody
great.
liked it. Nobody grew up with a problem then, did they? Shall we see what... anonymous mother-in-law says...
Let's go. Oh, this is an actual mother-in-law.
Yeah, she's a real thing. Yes, you are unreasonable, in capital letters, and an ungrateful so-and-so. She is a mother-in-law to say so-and-so. Speaking from the perspective of a mother-in-law, I would propose kindness. Be kind to your mother-in-law. All she wants is to spend time with you and all the family. She won't be around forever. Oh, that old chestnut.
None of us will.
No, guess what?
Not with that dog.
She won't be around forever. Establish ground rules, read the dog to reduce any conflict. Try and grow a fertile relationship. Harmony, I promise you, is better than discord for all of you. I mean, that's true.
Yes, I think by trying to kind of book another holiday, you are declaring war.
You are.
And it won't end well. So I think, this is annoying. It's unplanned. It's only one extra week. And I think easier, and certainly in the long term, to just suck it up and be nice, smile, kind of go, thank you.
Thank you for this lovely holiday.
Yeah, I never eat eggs done that way, but now you've made them, I will of course eat them.
Raw.
Thank you.
With the slimy bits in.
Yes, I don't quite know how they're this wet, but...
They are giving me the ick, but I will eat them.
Yeah, this is so kind of you.
I love seeing those videos of babies heaving when they get fed some food and I think he likes it. Sick coming out. We've got another one. Tracy Krugersdorp. How would you pronounce that?
Hang on, Kruger. Oh, it's the Kruger National Park. So it'd be Krugersdorp.
Krugersdorp in South Africa says, I understand this is frustrating and you were looking forward to family time, but it is her holiday home and you are staying there for free. You will be in beautiful France and a bedroom is just for sleeping at the end of the day. With regards to the dog, definitely be upfront with your mother-in-law about your concerns and ask her to leash him around the children. This is happening now, and you need to try to make the most of it. Remember that most men never, ever really leave the teat. So you don't want to make it awkward. Alienate your husband and cause drama for years to come. I don't think we needed the bit about leaving the teat.
I must say, I didn't expect to hear the word teat today. But now we have.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
might try and
Thank
get
you,
it
Tracy.
Teat.
Teat.
It's not nice, is it?
No, it's very veterinarian.
It is.
Yeah.
She's got an infected teat.
Oh, I'll have to
Very
rub
the
this-
Archers.
I'll have to put petroleum jelly on it.
Nobody goes to the doctors and says, I've got an infected teat.
Yeah, it's hard as a rock.
But I'm very pleased that I've heard the word teat today.
And so many times. Gwyneth, whatever you decide, I hope you manage to have a nice holiday somewhere. Gwyneth got in touch with her dilemma by emailing us, wangingon@listen.co.uk. You could send your dilemma there too. It's also where to address your Am I Weirds. Here comes the jingle.
Am I weird?
Love it more and more.
Do you?
It's Ireland's Eurovision entry for next year.
I look forward to that. Today's Am I Weird, Graham, comes from Jamie, who says, Hi, Graham and Maria. I met my partner 7 years ago. He's Greek and I'm English. When we met, I realised that he loves to stand side by side whenever we're in the kitchen. If I'm cooking, he will stand close enough for us both to brush arms, tasting the food I am cooking for the duration. I would prefer not to have a clingy supervisor eating in my ear the entire time. Whenever I've said this to him, he says I'm the problem and that I'm rejecting him. Am I weird? P.S. When I visited his family in Greece, his dad does exactly this to his lovely mum at every single meal, full stop in between those words. PPS, I've suggested he get a glass of wine and sit on a chair in the kitchen so we can still talk. And he said, I don't want to talk to your back. PPPS, I do love him very much. I think that's not so much an am I weird as a problem.
Well, I think it's a is he weird? I think really they've written in order to say you've married a weird one. Or you're with a weird one. Listen,
Look, his family do it in Greece, so it's clearly something that he's learned. Growing up at his mother's knee, just holding on to her while she makes the meatballs or the souvlaki.
Oh, listen to you. I think you've let this happen for 7 years. Too late now.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I think is... we don't know what your kitchen is like, but if there's a...
Very tiny.
No, but...
Like the Blue Grotto.
a chair in the kitchen, so sit in the chair.
Yeah.
Is there any way that you could, angle yourself so your food prep can happen facing him?
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. Like, essentially what I'm saying is like a kitchen island would do the
Yes,
trick.
I hear you.
But
I hear
you need quite a big kitchen for an island.
I hear the geography of that. What about
I've
this?
come back to islands again.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed.
And put a blue light in the middle of it. What about this? You do the cooking one night and he does the cooking the next night. And when he does the cooking, you don't stand next to him. You sit in the chair. You lead by example with a nice glass of wine, leaning back to get under the cave.
But also, can he? But that will annoy him as well.
Why?
Because he won't want to talk looking at some tiles. He'll want to talk looking at her. So he'll turn around and then he'll cut himself and bleed to death. Oh dear.
It's a win-win.
That's ended terribly. Poor Jamie.
None of us knew that would happen.
I know.
I
dear.
don't think you're weird, Jamie. I do think that you can train your husband not to stand by you. I can feel that. It's kind of quite annoying to have someone on your shoulder and really too close, like invading your space.
It's wildly annoying, but I think it's old dog, new tricks. I mean, he's been doing it for 7 years now. He grew up with this was a thing.
Yeah.
So I think, Jamie, you love him very much.
PPS.
You love him very
Just
much.
say you're not going to cook if he's going to stand by you.
And chew in your ear.
Yeah.
That's the bit that
and
really...
then have a massive row and divorce.
And also
which is better than killing him.
Brushing
as
your
Graham said.
arm. Brushing your arm. Oh.
After 7 years, if you still want to brush someone's arm, something is wrong.
Yeah. Back off, weirdo.
And stop breathing. I've got a knife. I'm chopping the vegetables
Now.
and you're too near me.
Look, I think you aren't weird, that's for sure, Jamie. Your husband is possibly a bit weird, but I think too late to do anything about it.
I like the fact that his dad does it with the mum as well. So he's learned it. He's learned behaviour, and you're right, it may be too late.
Oh, do you know what you could do, Jamie? You could learn a bit of the old Greek and ask the mother how she copes. Because she's been doing it for a lot longer than 7 years.
But maybe she doesn't mind it. Maybe she feels it's part of the family thing, family dynamic, that daddy stands here and, watches me.
I don't know.
With no trousers on.
Like, does the father think she's trying to poison him?
I think it's just a nice kind of affectionate, cooking is love and all of that.
And also, if you grew up in a house, like one of those galley kitchens.
Yeah. You're obsessed with the size of his kitchen.
Well, because that's the problem.
Right.
Because if he grew up in a small house with a small kitchen, then dad and mom would have to be kind of side by side by the thing. They would. There's nowhere else to go.
I'm just liking your assumption of
maybe they live in a
they're
boat.
in a small hut
They might
in the
live in a
middle of
boat.
Greece.
They might live in a boat.
What about when you next do a barbecue, have that and have a branding iron in the fire? When he gets too close, you just go...
Well, you've really solved that problem.
Well, you were going to kill him a minute ago.
No, he's going to kill himself.
I'm just branding him.
Accidentally. As Jamie prepares to rustle up something delicious, we conclude this episode of Wanging On.
And we also make it clear, as if we need to, that we are definitely not experts. And if you do need expert, and don't take us seriously at all, if you need genuine help with any of life's problems, please seek it out from the proper channels. There's a link in our Instagram bio, and we are at Wanging On.
Wanging On with Graham and Maria is a platform media production. And do you know what?
Yeah.
We'll be back next week to do it all again. We'll see you then. Goodbye.
Woohoo!